Spirits were begging me to escape, but the chair had already chosen me. My legs moved on their own. I kept walking toward the chair.
My name is Daniel. I never believed in village curses, but the day I brought that old chair into my house, my life changed forever. Everyone warned me never to bring unknown things from the old market into my home. I laughed at them until I met the chair.
It was not an ordinary chair. It was carved from dark wood with strange symbols and a face that looked almost alive.
That night, I placed the chair in my living room and went to sleep. I thought I had brought home a simple piece of furniture. I was wrong.
At exactly midnight, I woke up to a strange sound. When I opened my eyes, the chair was sitting beside my bed. I reached for my phone, and the moment the light came on, it was back where I left it.
I tried to convince myself it was a dream, until I heard a whisper coming from the darkness. Daniel.
The next morning, I asked my neighbor about the chair. The moment she saw it, fear covered her face.
She told me, "Take that chair away before sunset." Then she told me something I would never forget.
That chair belonged to a man who disappeared 20 years ago. People said something followed him home, and it's still here.
She said she never believed the stories either, until she saw him sitting inside that chair.
That night, I decided to get rid of the chair forever. I dragged it deep into the forest and thought it was finally over. At exactly 3 in the morning, someone knocked on my front door. 3 slow knocks, each one louder than the last.
I knew nobody should have been outside. Still, I had to look. When I turned around, the chair was behind me.
Then I saw it. The realistic face carved into the wood, smiling at me. It wasn't being pushed, it wasn't being dragged, it was walking toward me. The chair stopped moving towards me. Then black smoke began pouring out of it. The room suddenly became ice cold. Then a hand appeared on the chair. It wasn't flesh, it was old wood. Something stood up from the chair, something that should never have existed. Every door, every window, every escape brought me back to that chair. Then I realized the spirit wasn't alone. The darkness was full of people, watching me. I finally understood the truth. The whispers from the chair, they were coming from the people, trapped inside it. Spirits were begging me to escape, but the chair had already chosen me. My legs moved on their own. I kept walking toward the chair.
As the spirits came closer, I recognized their faces. They weren't strangers. They were every person who had ever owned that wooden chair.
The wooden chair spoke only one word, sit. But it felt like my body wasn't mine anymore. I fought with everything I had, but something stronger was pulling me toward it. The second I touched the wooden chair, I heard thousands of voices screaming inside my head. I tried to scream, but my voice was gone. I wasn't leaving that house. I was becoming part of the wooden chair.